Please state your name and your business.
Amanda Fabian's Amazing Adventures Daycare.
Okay, what does it mean to be an entrepreneur?
To be an entrepreneur, to me, owning your own business and choosing to provide for other families in what they need is probably the most profitable of being an entrepreneur.
Who inspired you?
My parents, my elementary teachers.
Really? Elementary teachers? Who are like your role models and your motivation to continue?
My role models are definitely my parents, and along with other colleagues, the staff is definitely role models. They each bring something different to the daycare, so we kind of all feed off of each other and inspire each other.
How did Amazing Adventures start?
It started with a plan of bringing a whole bunch of children together and having somewhere for them fun and exciting to hang out before and after school, and then it became a preschool and a after-school facility as well.
What were your challenges on opening and starting your new business?
Challenges are all of the requirements that you have to face when you're opening. There's a list of them, such as building and zoning and all of the equipment that needs to be set inside for the children, such as their space that they need, along with all of the toys.
What challenges have you faced through the years?
Enrollment is a big challenge. Kids come and go throughout the year. Probably from our biggest attendances are in the summertime up until November, December, and then they pick up again about February, March.
How many kids do you have now?
53.
What ages do they range from?
6 weeks to 14 years.
What are some of your biggest successes?
We graduate preschoolers on an average of 6 to 10 about every 2 years. And so that's probably a big accomplishment, because seeing those little kids from the time that they're little to the time that they go to kindergarten, everything that they accomplish and everything that they need to get ready for kindergarten is a big success for them.
What is your favorite part of this job?
Molding their young minds. The most rewarding is probably just being in the classroom and seeing them write their name for the first time and putting a puzzle together and just accomplishing all those little things that they need.
What are some of the advantages and disadvantages of this job, like, from your outside life?
An advantage is I get to be my own boss. I pretty much set my own time and do everything that I need to do. A disadvantage is I am the boss. Sometimes I have to be the boss and be mean and aggressive, and another disadvantage is when something goes wrong, I have to take care of it, and rather than just leaving it to somebody else to take care of.
What's your yearly revenue?
I do not know, because it's not done for this year. It ranges, just depends on enrollment and depends on how many employees we need, so it varies within the year. I'm not really sure.
Come on.
My cousin got me sick. The little one. She used my hand to cover her mouth all Christmas.
Yes.
Okay,
Alright, I'm good.
always having like only one location, why did you choose like where it's at?
This is prime location. This is 422, and 46 is not far from us. So a lot of people use 422 on a daily basis. So they drive up and down all day long.
Who's your biggest competition?
I wouldn't say there's a particular daycare in the area that's a particular competition. However, prices are always a particular competition with us. So we are like our price ranges differ within daycares.
How profitable has opening your own business been?
They say that after 7 years, you start to see an upgrade in things and you start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's definitely true. Once you start to get things paid off and things like that from opening, then it has its advantages.
What's your employee criteria?
They need a high school diploma. They need a TB test. They need a doctor's physical. They need proof of residency. And then within the first year, they need CPR, first aid, communicable disease, and child abuse training.
What 3 pieces of advice would you have given to someone opening their own business?
One would be make sure that it's something that you want to do. You have to love what you do. So if you're not dead set, 100% ready for all of the little things that you need to take care of throughout the day, such as making sure all of their foods are prepared or all of staff employees all of their criteria is met. We take them to school, pick them up from school. So there's a lot of things that go into being ready for all of that. I would say that prepare for long hours and anything that needs taken care of. And probably you have to have a lot of fun in this job. You have to be able to get down and play, but also be strict at the same time.
How do you advertise your business?
Our sign out front mostly does our advertising, along with just word of mouth by friends of friends that come.
What sacrifices were made?
I wouldn't say sacrifices. I would say more along the lines of you need to budget every single day until you see where things are and how certain percentages are made throughout the year. So I wouldn't say sacrifices, but just you need to prepare for a list of things.
Why do you think you're so successful?
Because I'm fun and exciting. Little kids love to just come and play.
I like to come and play.
Well, I mean, I try to make all parents happy no matter what. So whether it's if they need an extra week to pay their tuition, or we need to rework their schedule or rework some numbers for them, I'm always willing to do whatever I can to make them happy.
How did you fund and start your company?
We took out a loan, and then you just start researching and programming and running numbers, and that's pretty much how it works.
All right. Well,